I just removed my past gel extensions, and that video is going to be posted on my TikTok if you're curious. Finally got my nails to start growing out. Many of you may know I have been struggling a lot with that. I'm going to kind of touch on that in this video, but of course this video is going to be how to get your gel extensions to last. I know this is probably the biggest struggle with gel extensions. This clip right here is actually the nails that I took off before filming this, and these are about 3 weeks old, and they definitely could have lasted a little bit longer, but I have a nail account and I wanted to do a nail video, so I had to take them off. Finally mastered how to get gel extensions to stay on, and I'm so freaking excited to share with you guys, so I hope you enjoy this video. We're going to be doing some cuticle and some nail care before we get into everything. I do just want to say really quick, I have the tiniest layer of hard gel on my nails, and I actually have been doing an overlay of hard gel on my nails before my manicures, and this has really helped to protect my nails. And I'm going to be showing you guys how I do that, but I just want to say I do have hard gel, and that's why my natural nails are so strong, because my natural nails are very thin no matter what I try. No matter what vitamins I take, food I eat, things I put on them, it just doesn't work. So that is how I've been getting them to grow out. First things first, we're going to be going in with some cuticle remover. This has been my favorite cuticle remover ever. You just put it on and you let it sit for like 15 seconds to like start working, and then we're going to take this cuticle pusher backer and push all of our cuticles back. I also take this kind of scrapey side and go on the actual nail bed and very gently scrape off the dead skin and stuff that's on the nail. I recently got this little bottle, and you just press down on it with like a cotton pad and it pushes the liquid out. These are like the best things ever. Anyways, I'm just gonna take a little rubbing alcohol and just like wipe down my nails to get rid of all that stuff. I'm gonna take my cuticle nippers and I'm just gonna remove like all these like little dead skin pieces. I'm not gonna go too crazy. I'm gonna add a little bit of cuticle oil just because my nails are really dry. I always go under the nails with the cuticle oil because it can get really dry under there, especially if you're doing your nails all the time. I made this cuticle oil myself, and I'm gonna be doing a video on the whole entire thing because I'm so sick and tired of seeing like extremely overpriced cuticle oils. So keep an eye out for that video. Alright, so this is it for the cuticle care, and I'm gonna go do my other hand and then we'll be back. Cuticle and nail care is done, so now we are going to move on to prep. I cannot stress this enough. Prep is so important for gel extensions. This is going to get your nails to last so long. The first step of prep is nail dehydrator. Probably one of the biggest questions I get is this necessary? Do I need this? And what is it even doing? So what the dehydrator is doing is it's getting rid of any oil that is on your nails. And this is important because if there's any oils such as cuticle oil, if you apply that throughout the day, our hands just naturally have oils on them. There's pretty much always some type of oil on your nails. Why do we want to get rid of the oil? The oil can mess with the adhesion process, and this can be one of the main contributors to your nails popping off super quickly, lifting at the cuticle. It's just not fun. Really want to make sure that you're going in with a dehydrator. You can go in with a dehydrator like I'm using, or you can just go in with some rubbing alcohol. I just kind of prefer to use a nail dehydrator. Next step for prep is primer. This is so important as well. And I used to actually hate primer. A long time ago when I used primer, it weirdly made my nails pop off quicker. and I was really confused on why. I've been doing nails for almost 10 years now, and I have finally come to the realization that that is because I was using too much primer. You just want to go in with a little bit of this. You do not want to drench your nail in it. And again, this is helping the adhesion process. One thing I forgot to mention, before you go in with your dehydrator and primer, take a file and just go on your nails a little bit just to roughen them up, and that will also help everything adhere. But my nails are already rough from earlier because I already did that step after I like removed everything from my nails. So that is why I didn't show it, but that can also really help with the adhesion process. Are you guys proud of me? Because in every single one of my nail videos, I say adhesion because it sounds so much better, okay? But the right word is adhesion, and I'm really trying, but every single time I say it, I have to like think like adhesion, not adhesion. But you guys keep commenting about it, so I'm gonna try my hardest to not say adhesion. No promises. In this point in time, you can totally just go on with the whole entire Gel X application process, but I'm actually going to show you one thing that has helped my nails' health a lot, and if you are curious, keep watching, but if you're not and you don't care and you just want to get to the application process, you can skip to this timestamp. Pretty much what I've been doing is I have been doing an overlay of hard gel. I see a lot of nail technicians doing overlays, and it's usually with clear hard gel or clear acrylic, and pretty much what an overlay is, you're just putting one thin coat over the natural nail, and then after that you're going to go in with the whole entire process of whatever application you're doing. And in this video, of course, we are doing Gel X nails. So that is what we're going to do. I'm just going to take my hard gel. This is my favorite one that I've ever used. I'm just going to take this little brush. I'm pretty sure these are gel brushes, and put one thin layer on all my nails. One thing I'm going to say though, hard gel doesn't really soak off that well. If you use 100% pure acetone, it will soak off. It just takes a little bit longer. And I've used this for gel extensions with like actually the application, and honestly, it soaks off fine. You just have to soak it off for a little bit longer. But I do want people to know this doesn't really soak off that well. Just keep that in mind if you're going to be using this. But the main reason why I like using hard gel is I don't really want it to soak off. When I soak off my nails, I still want there to be a little layer of hard gel so my nails are still strong and they're not super weak. But you're just going to see me putting a layer of this on and curing it and all that, and then we're going to get into the application. Alright, so we're going to cure that for 60 seconds. Alright, I'm going to wipe those down with some rubbing alcohol just to get rid of the sticky coat. Just finished the overlay, and I'm going to take a little buffing block, and we're actually going to remove the shine from these because if we apply the gel extension straight to these, they might not adhere properly because there's not enough grip because of how shiny they are. So we just want to roughen them up a little bit, and it will help the adhesion process. And that is the last step of the overlay, and I just want to show you guys, like, this nail is pretty long and I'm pressing really freaking hard on my nail and nothing's budging. Just doing this is a great way to grow out your nails. For some reason this nail grows faster than all my other nails. Am I the only person who has like one nail that grows faster? Thumb grows super slow and this nail grows the fastest. It's really weird. And my goal is to get my nails like as long as my gel extensions, so then you can't see like my nails through the gel extensions if I want to do a clear look. But one step I actually do that I don't really know if it's necessary, but if you think about it, I feel like it is. I'm actually going to go in with our dehydrator and our primer again over the hard gel, because if you think about it, this isn't even getting used for the gel extensions. It's getting used for the hard gel, so the hard gel adheres to the natural nail. But I feel like you guys know what I mean. So I'm going to be going in with these again on all of our nails. Now we're finally moving into the application process. I'm going to be going in with the Aprés Extend Gel, and this is the one for sensitive skin. If you have more sensitive skin, I've been having an allergic reaction to gel, and I'm pretty sure I have developed contact dermatitis, but I just really have to try not to get gel on my skin, and if I cure my nails all the way and everything goes correctly, my cuticles will be like itchy for like a day, and then it's fine. So I don't know, it could just be with some polishes and like some ingredients, but this one's less. It still does it, but if you have sensitive skin, I would definitely try this one. I'm going to take one coat of our Extend Gel and I'm going to paint that on all of our nails. So I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds. After you cure your nails, you're going to realize that they are a little bit sticky, and this is totally normal. A bunch of top coats have this, a bunch of gel polishes have this, and to get rid of this, all you do is you take some rubbing alcohol and wipe down your nails. But you do not want to do that during this step, because the stickiness on this coat in specific is extremely helpful with the adhesion process. So I'm going to be going in with these. Round medium nails have been my absolute favorite. They're super simple. They're like that perfect length where I can still get everything done, and I love these. So we're gonna be going in with these. Everyone keeps telling me it's called aprés, and I hate that, so I'm gonna keep calling it aprés. I see a bunch of other people call it aprés too. I'm not the only one, I promise. This is probably my favorite gel extensions brand because they have a really good apex. So if you have extremely flat nail beds, and that is when this part of your nail is super duper flat, doesn't really have that much of a curve, and I have very, very flat nail beds, and these work so well for those. These Gel-X nails have a really good apex, and the apex is like about here. That's like the stress point of the nail, and you always want that part to be a little bit thicker so your nails don't just break off. This is kind of hard to explain, but when the apex is a little bit bigger, you want to put more gel in than less, because when you press down, you do not want to press your nail all the way down like this, because that's just not good for your nail. Your nails aren't supposed to be like that. You want it to sit like this, and as you can see, there's like that little space in between there, and you want to fill all of that with gel. This is going to make your nails so much stronger, and stronger nails last longer, and we want stronger nails. We're going to talk about nail sizing. Don't want your nails to be too big. Like, see how this is overlapping and it doesn't fit perfectly. Not having the right nail size can always just lead to them popping off, but having them too big is just kind of like annoying, and you're going to be pressing the gel on your actual skin, and you really don't want to be getting the gel on your skin. And as you can see, this one is a little bit too small because there are these gaps right here. If you're finding yourself really like pushing down and like it's squeezing your nail, that means it's too small. You want them to fit perfectly and them not be uncomfortable. The squeezing and the gaps and all of that can lead to them popping off and lifting from this area. If you're running into an issue where the gel extensions aren't fitting perfectly, don't worry, it's such an easy fix. You always want to go for the one that's a little bit bigger. You're gonna measure it, and then all you're gonna do is take a file and you're just going to file the side. And you're just gonna keep sizing it up, checking to see if it fits, and as soon as it fits, you're fine. That is how I get my nails to always fit perfectly on myself, and if I'm doing other people's nails, because everyone has different nail beds. Everyone kind of has like different shapes down here. Some people have more round, some people have more square, and obviously all gel extensions aren't going to work for everyone. So I'm going to size all of my nails, pick all of my sizes out, and then I'm going to set them out, so then when it comes to applying, it's super easy just to grab them. So now what we're going to do is we're going to etch the inside of the gel extension to help the adhesion process. There's many ways you can go about this. You can kind of get a file in there and scrape the inside to roughen it up, and do it with a nail drill and just sand it down with a normal sanding bit. But I'm gonna be honest, the quickest way to do this is to just use primer. And I have been doing this for a while, and I'm telling you, it literally does the same exact thing as etching it out with a nail drill. And this is so much easier and so much quicker. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the primer, just wiggle it in there and really get the primer in there. This is the easiest way to do it and the quickest. Over here I have my gooseneck lamp. This is a necessity for doing gel-X nails because it's really hard to get your hands under one of these and you want a flash cure light. We're going to take that same exact extend gel and we are going to start applying them. I apply a thin layer on the gel extension where my nail is going to go, and then I take a little bit more and I kind of glob it in the middle and kind of do that. I don't know how to explain what this is, but that is what I do. And you want to apply the right amount of gel. Too much can lead to them overfilling, and too little can lead to air bubbles, and air bubbles lead to them popping off. So you really just need to practice on how much to put in there. You do not want to go super close to the cuticle. I have made that mistake in like most of my videos, and I've recently come across that you're not supposed to do that. Once you get the hang of it, I'm telling you, you will go through this so freaking quickly. I'm going to do all of those really quick. Always after doing your gel extensions and flash curing, you want to cure them for an additional 60 seconds in a big UV lamp. This step is probably the most important step to getting your nails to last. I'm going to be taking this kind of pointed but also rounded ceramic nail bit with my nail drill. I go around a speed 15. You want to blend the edge of the gel extension into your natural nail, but you want to be really careful because you don't want to drill your actual nail. But you want to make it so it's very seamless. If you deal with your gel extensions lifting and you're not doing this, you should try this because this is what really makes my nails last like 5 weeks. Now just taking my normal sanding band, I'm going to remove all the shine and kind of clean up the cuticles a little bit more if I need to. And this is what the nails should look like before we go in with polish. To start out, I'm going to be going in with 2 coats of this kind of like transparent pink color. If you flood the cuticle or get polish where you don't want it, just take a brush with acetone on it and clean it up before you cure your nails. I'm gonna cure that for 60 seconds, and now we're gonna do the same exact thing, but around the sides of the nails, I'm gonna take a long nail art brush and just really make sure the whole entire nail is getting covered. This makes the grow up process look super clean and just makes your manicure look so much better. So So I cure that for another 60 seconds. Now we're gonna get started with the design. On all my nails except for my middle fingers, I'm gonna be going in with French tips. On my left hand, I'm going in with black French tips, and on my right hand, I'm gonna be going in with like cream colored French tips. To create my French tips, I draw a vertical line and then a horizontal line, and then kind of connect the sides to the middle line, and then I fill it in with the nail brush, and that's a super easy way to create a French tip. I cure that, and then I'm gonna go in with a second coat just to make sure it's opaque. Doing the same exact thing on the other hand, but instead we're going to be going in with that cream color. For the middle finger, I wanted to do a flame heart. So using a long nail art brush, I'm just going to be drawing out a heart. You can kind of just see what I'm doing, but I kind of make the heart into having little flames and then connecting it at the bottom and drawing little flames on the side. Curing that, making sure it's opaque, and that is both hands done. Now I'm going to add my top coat, and you want to make sure you cap your nail, and that is when you bring your top coat on the very edge of the top of your nail. That's really going to help your nail polish not peel, chip, and it's going to make it last really long. Curing that for 60 seconds, and to remove the sticky coat, I just rub them down with rubbing alcohol. And of course, the last step, as always, is going in with some cuticle oil. So this is the finished set. After practice, and if you do all these steps, your nails should be lasting you to 3 to 5 weeks. These are my nails on 3 weeks. They probably will last another week, maybe 2 more weeks, but I wanted to get this video out and I don't want to wait any longer to post the video. I hope this video helped. Subscribe for more nail videos. I also come out with a lot of other content. Thank you so much for watching. Love you, bye!
I don't know if you like the way I put my words together, but I need you to stick with me just like some birds of feathers. But like bricks and scales, hand in hand, dropping coin straight down the well. Wish me well, wish me well. Hey, always talking about the fish and scales, things that's gon' throw my mind off focus. Probably what's gon' get my drug use more dosage. Like, oh damn, baby girl, I didn't think you noticed.